Welcome to the Follow-Up Cadence module. I've got this great looking little PDF here. This is a document that I've been using for a while that answers the questions, when do I reach out? What is the best timing? So start from the top here. The goal of the Follow-Up Cadence is to resolve leads in the CRM. The goal is not to convert everyone. The goal is not to mark everyone as lost. The goal is not to disqualify everybody. The goal is to resolve leads. What is a resolved lead? A resolved lead is either won or lost, either somebody who came in for treatment or somebody who is defined as either not a good fit due to not believing in our process, our system, the medicine that we are doing, not the right age, just not financially capable. But even that's like questionable and subjective. Or someone who has been called 6 times and texted 3 times without any response. If they're completely ghosting you, you can mark them as lost. But you got to put in an honest effort there. So the goal is not to just mark people as won or lost. The goal is to actually serve them to the best of our ability. We want to then have the outcome, have an organized process and an organized view so that people are either won or lost. So this is what to do for inbound call leads. For all new patient inbound calls, follow the script. There's a link here to another script, as well as there will be a video on scripting that will go deeper into exactly what to say when you do call them or when they call you. The goal is to capture their contact info. We talk about the 3 C's: capture, connect, close. We want to make sure that on all inbound calls, and I've mentioned this in the Go High Level training and in the lead generation training, you want to make a note of all inbound calls and add their contact info. You want to get their name and their email and the reason that they called and put it in the note so that you can follow up with them later. If they book while they're on the phone with you, they should be added to the booked appointment stage with the status as 1. So if you're looking at your opportunities pipeline here, they should be put in the booked appointment column and marked as 1. Refer to the Go High Level training videos or the lead generation videos for how to manually add an opportunity. Come in here and you'll pick book appointment and you'll add them like that. Or you can go to conversations and see their contact info here and then add them as an opportunity in there. Where were we? Follow-up cadence. So that's how you do that. And then mark the status as 1. If they do not book, move them to the called 1 times column and Go High Level and write in the notes the reason that they did not book an appointment. This different lead source. Go back. Different lead source, so slightly different process for each different lead source. This is for website contact form leads. So this is a lead that came in and we got a notification about that lead. Somebody who went to our website who requested an appointment through the site. And remember that that's a fact. The fact is that we have their contact info. There's no argument. The reality is there's a reason they gave it to us, and our job is to figure out the truth behind that reality. Why did they seek us out? So leads coming in during business hours, strive to call them within 5 minutes of the inquiry. A notification will be sent to you via email or text to let you know their website submission has been made. Also, I feel it's very important to just have high level open throughout the day, just like you would have your EHR or EMR open. It's a great platform to just have open in the background because really that's like the main thing that the front desk role is responsible for doing, is booking new patients and communicating with existing patients. For leads that come in outside of business hours, call them first thing the next business day. We have automation set up to talk to these leads, to engage with them before the next day. But when the next day comes around, be sure to call them first thing in the morning. For best answer rates when making outbound calls, I always like to call 2 times back to back. So I'll call once. If they don't answer, I'll wait 10, 15 seconds. I'll call back again. Here's why. I don't answer calls from numbers that I don't have in my phone, unless it's like a similar area code and like if I'm expecting a call for some reason. But if I ever had somebody call me 2 times back to back from the same number and they let it ring all the way through, I would probably answer on the second time. It just increases your answer rate. And if you can get somebody on the phone, you have a much higher likelihood of actually converting them. So call them 2 times back to back and then make all outbound calls through high level. I should say high level there. Make all outbound calls through the high level platform. Reason being, you don't want to have to like go back and see like, oh, was this person called? Was this person called? Was this person called? You want to be able to just see in a feed, as we know how high level works now, when this person was called, when this person was texted, emailed, etc. After the call, this is the initial first reach out. Again, website leads, initial first reach out. You want to follow up those calls with a text that says, hello, is this their first name? So, hello, is this Anton? This is the practice name. Reaching out in regards to your request for a consultation on our website. You can even make this a bit more personal. This is Josie with practice name, reaching out in regards to your request for a consultation on our website. So use the fact and get some compliance there. They did do that. For best answer rates when calling, it's just a little duplicate here. When you book an appointment, follow the new patient enrollment process and mark status as 1. So as we mentioned, you'll go in, you'll add them to booked appointment, and you will, when you're adding them, mark them as 1. If the lead is not a good fit, move them to the called once column and mark them as lost. So same process we just did, but instead of booked appointment, you'll put them in. Most people have a called once column. It's just a dummy account that I'm working with. I'll go ahead and make it. All right, I just updated them real quick. This is how most people's accounts will look. New leads will come in here, called once, called twice, people you're actively talking to, and then people who booked appointments. This is like follow-up column. So you'll add them into called once, and you'll mark them as lost because you did talk to them once on the phone, and they're not a good fit. These are some acceptable reasons that I've gathered that we can deem people as not a good fit. If we are all cash and they want to use insurance and we are unable to get them to understand that, just because you have homeowners insurance doesn't mean that homeowners insurance is going to pay for your new kitchen. Just because you have car insurance doesn't mean that the car insurance company is going to pay for new tires on your car or upgrade your stereo. It's not how it works. If they have no money at all, and you've clarified that in the discovery process on the call, or they have a belief system that does not align with ours. They don't understand, believe in regenerative medicine, anti-aging, longevity medicine. If they just think that much differently than us, they're not a good fit. So these are the only reasons that people are ever to be considered not a good fit. If the lead does not answer the phone, move them to the called once column in GHL. You know what that is now. We just went over it. Next, after 24 hours or 1 business day, repeat that 2 call and text process using the same messaging as before. Hello, this is so-and-so reaching out in regards to your consultation for a consultation on our website. If they do answer, use the script. If they don't, move them to the called 2 times column. Next one over because you've reached out to them 2 different times now. After 48 hours or 2 business days, so now that was day 1. This is day 2. This is now day 4. So we give them a break on day 3, and then we call them again on day 4. Reach out, slightly different messaging. After you've called them and they don't answer, send them this. Hello, this is so-and-so. We reached out a few times in regards to your website inquiry. Did you want to make an appointment? If they answer, use the script. If they don't, keep them in the called 2 times column and mark them as lost. If no contact is made after 6 phone calls and 3 texts, mark them as lost. This is proper lead handling process. They call this the follow-up cadence. Refer to this video anytime you've got a new member of your team and you want them to understand how often they're supposed to reach out, what they're expected to do when people do reach out. And we have scripts for this also. This is just a quick training on the cadence, when to reach out. After, we'll go into what to say when you do reach out and get somebody on the phone. See you in the next video.